Hello guys and girls, boom! Welcome back. I've got a piece of post to share with you. Yeah! And a bit of a story. This is a giveaway from the Numismaniac. Yeah, I shall show you in a minute. You'll see the links below in the description. These fantastic stamps, look at them. They've got the Japanese sumo wrestlers with the Japanese flag in the background and the maple leaf. There we are. And we have, I think it might be the lakes, and we've got pleasure boats and the boat houses in the background. Now then, thank you very much to the Numismaniac for sending me something, and I will share that with you in a moment. But the Numismaniac, aka Skipper, so I shall say Skipper from now on, but you know the link below is for the Numismaniac. Skip, you love a bit of history, so I'm going to share this piece with you. Firstly, this is my pledge of a piece of silver for the new live stream Spin the Wheel. There we are. It's a cent. It's 25 cents. Sorry, it's a quarter. I meant to say, and it's a little bit rubbed, but it is 0.925 silver, and it's 1918 George V. Okay, I'm hoping you think that's good enough, and if the person who wins the silver pot at the end of the month, you're going to have to go over and see the live stream if you want to know all the details, guys and girls. It's you've got to watch, and I have to say, it's both the guys who host this are the Skipper from Numismaniac and Dale from Coin World UK, who hosted Battle Chat, which sadly is finished now, but everything moves on. We evolve. We've got lots of collections, as we all know. Everybody, once you collect one thing, it's a drug, isn't it? There we are. So going onwards. So that's my pledge, Skipper. I hope, as I say, you think that's somebody at the end of the month when they win that pot of silver will find that an interesting coin. As you can see by my meagre selection of commemoratives, I have a few of the definitives. Here we are. I get grab bags from the charity shops and go through them and separate the world coins out, and that's as far as I've got really. I've got bags and bags and bags of different countries of world coins. I know. Cheers, my dears. So, Skipper, I know you love a bit of history, so I'm going to share this with you just to highlight to everybody else that world coins are as fascinating as UK. If you haven't touched on world coins, you say, oh no, I only do 50p's like I did at the start. Oh, I only do 50p now. Oh, yeah. It doesn't even have to be round anymore. So these are my small selection from the grab bags from the charity shops of commemoratives. And while I show you these, I'm not going to tell you about them because the Skipper is the main man when it comes to Canadian coins. So I'm just going to show them to you while I tell you a story. Now then, my great-grandfather had 3 sons who decided to emigrate to Canada. In about 1912, 1913, they all set off on a ship together, the 3 boys, and they went to Halifax, Nova Scotia, and then they travelled to Alberta. And the oldest son ended up settling in that area, opened a butcher's shop and started a whole new line of the family and his little empire of shops. They were like, I think they were butcher shops, corner shops, that sort of thing, but sold everything, I think, in the end. But they did do a lot of butchery because that was the background, that was what their dad did. So the middle son decides that he's not going to stay in Canada. He is going to come back to England and start his family here, which he did very shortly afterwards. And then suddenly the youngest son, now the story goes, the family story goes, that the youngest son went out west and died on the prairie and is buried under a telegraph pole. I know, a fascinating story. So I thought I'm going to have to dig down and find out a little bit more about this family history and see what occurred. So anyway, I've got the death certificate of this young man. Sadly, that was the route to take to find out what he actually died of, where he died, etc. And I found out that he died, let's just get his details up. Where is he? There we are. He died in, sorry about this, got to go down to the bottom. There we are. Okay, in Alberta. He did die in Alberta, and when I got the death certificate, he died of scarlet fever. So that was the cause of death. So then I went on to find out if I could find the grave, assuming that he was buried under a telegraph pole on the prairies. I started searching just the name, and then I started searching cemeteries and graves, and found that he was actually buried in a grave in a cemetery in, I believe, Tilly. I think it's Tilly, and I think that's in Calgary and in Alberta. So that was the story that started as a family legend of went out west and died on the prairie. And it was in 1913 that he sadly died. And so by 1918, when this coin was minted, the three boys had done were well into doing their thing. So sadly, Robert had passed away, and the middle son had come back to England and started a family and got on with his life. And the older son started the line of shops and his new line of our family in Alberta. Yay! There we are. Not my only connection with Canada, I have to say, apart from the Numismaniac. I have a family in British Columbia, yes, and I'm just going to get the coin out now because I've already taken it out because there was a signature, there's an address, and I'll read to you first and then I'll show you the coin, the giveaway coin, which was, as I say, this little video is my thank you to the Numismaniac, to Skipper. It says, thank you for making contact and participating. Our online community is growing exponentially. It's flying, absolutely flying. And then it says, please feel free to visit my YouTube channel and tell your friends. And the link, if you haven't got access at the moment and you want to know, it's YouTube, or www.youtube.com/user/redcoatskelter. Okay, yeah, you might actually be able to see it if I fold this without, so you can't see the skipper's signature. There you are, you can just see it on the top there, but it is there below just for you to click and go over to have a look. And I always recommend that you binge watch. If you haven't seen the Numismaniac before, you can go back and watch a bit of Battle Chat. You can go back and watch any of the history live streams and things. They're all there to be watched. There's lots of videos. I'm going to tell you in a minute how to get there if you're not sure, if you're a newbie. This fantastic quarter is what the skipper has sent to me. Isn't that a beauty? That is fantastic, and I haven't done my homework, Skipper, because I've just opened this, and it would have been opened live if I hadn't have opened it and seen your signature and your address at the top. So I didn't want to put it out. We don't put out, or I certainly don't put out people's direct information. There we are. Okay, so there we are. So that's a beautiful quarter, and I've got a real love of quarters, an absolute love of quarters. Now, to find the skipper, if you're a newbie and you don't know how to, you can search. You can put in the search bar across the top where the magnifying glass is, Numismaniac. Okay, and just to confirm the spelling is there. Okay, there we are. And you're looking for the maple, the red maple flag. Now, if you want to go back and do a binge watch, which I always recommend, so you get to know the person that you're, or the channel that you're going to be watching, and that is, if you click on this icon, left click on your mouse, or just put your cursor over it and select, and then a page will come up with headings along the top, and one of them is about, so you can read about the person and the actual channel. But over here it will say videos, and you can select that button and you'll have all of the videos that person's made, and you can go back, you can watch. So you, in order, you watch the video, and if you tick the like button, that'll be really, really good because it helps the channel. And then subscribe, and subscription is free. There is nobody contacts you. You don't get lots of inundated with stuff. This is just coin tubers and happy, friendly people. We're not out to bombard you with stuff. It is free, and you can actually do it incognito. So for instance, I'm TenBob, so I'm on there as TenBob. I'm not on there as, with my name. So you can do that. So you're incognito. Give yourself any name you like. Copyright allowing. Okay, so that's how you get to find all the details of the Numismaniac. So the live streams that are coming up now, we've had one. I suggest that you watch a few and start to get involved slowly and find out what's going on. You will meet lots of fantastic people there, from one side of the world to the other, basically. They're from everywhere, and they're fantastic, and they've all got the same passion that we have for coins and for history and, well, generally collecting. Once you've got the bug, you've got the bug. There we are. Now then, I have got to be careful with this, but I'm going to lay it down here. If I move that one, I could probably get that one in the shot. Dodgy. It's not going to work, is it, guys and girls? So let's do it like that. There we are. Let's put one like that in. And say to the Numismaniac, a huge thank you for all the entertainment, for the beautiful quarter, for a coloured quarter. That is fantastic. I think it's my first ever coloured quarter. In fact, now I'm thinking about it, I know it is. So that is beautiful. Thank you very much. I appreciate it very much. But thank you also for all the entertainment. As I say, you're both, yourself and Dale, on the Battle Chat, fantastic hosts. And also now on the live stream, well, we've already started. And so get in there, guys and girls. Have a look, see what's happening, and get involved. Fantastic. Great to see you all. Thanks very much for joining me, and especially for the skipper. Take care until the next time. Bye bye.